morning, squad. Welcome back to MadMizzy Sports Morning Show, the number one spot for everything sports talk, sports news, sports debate in the morning. Hope y'all have a great day today. Hope y'all have an adventurous, fun, safe weekend. We got a great rundown this Friday. Of course, we're going to go back to Thursday night football, recap my San Francisco 49ers huge win over the Seattle Seahawks 21-13 in Seattle. Then we're going to move into a basketball debate and touch on the Grizzlies beatdown of the Milwaukee Bucks 142-101. Then we're going to move on to the Steph Curry injury update. What does that mean for Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors? Can they survive? Can they stay afloat without Steph Curry for a few weeks? Then we're going to break down the NBA games coming on ESPN tonight of the Golden State Warriors at the Philadelphia 76ers and the Denver Nuggets at the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's get right into it, gang. So let's start off going back to Thursday night football. My San Francisco 49ers clinched the NFC West, first team in the NFL to clinch their division this year with a 21-13 win over the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Can you smell what the Brock is cooking? We had a Brock party yesterday. I stole that one from ESPN. I like that one, but I still like mine. Can you smell what the Brock is cooking? I like that one as well. But Brock Purdy went out there 17 for 26, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just explosive offense. Our offense is just a lot more explosive with Brock Purdy in there. You see him hitting George Kittle up the seam. You see him seeing George Kittle as a defensive breakdown happens and he's running wide open towards the sideline. You just see Brock Purdy doing everything that we were looking for from Jimmy Garoppolo. It was just like everything with Jimmy Garoppolo was hard. Everything was dink and dunk. Everything was 10, 12 play drives. You know what happens though on 10, 12 play drives when you got to do that time and time again? Turnovers happen. Missteps happen. Bad execution happens. You feel what I'm saying? Anything. Sacks happen. Stuff that just takes you out of scoring position or takes you away from scoring the touchdown. You have to hit those explosive plays that result in quick touchdowns. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why the Kansas City Chiefs were so just astronomically good when they had Tyreek Hill, because it was just at any given time they can quick strike you, and they still had that. But it's more so now you still had that defensive shell that people want to play against Patrick Mahomes, and then you don't have that explosive speed that Tyreek Hill plays, so they still got to be more patient. But yeah, what I'm saying for my San Francisco 49ers is just explosion all over the field. Christian McCaffrey is rounding back into the form that he was in his first 2 years in the NFL, looking like he back at Stanford right now, just running all over everybody. 26 carries, 108 yards, another touchdown yesterday. Oh man, just loving what I'm seeing from my offense with Brock Purdy, the execution and the explosion. Like I said, this is just exactly what people who've been calling for Jimmy Garoppolo to just have more competition or not being a starter anymore. It's just more explosion. Everything can't be a 10, 12 play drive. You feel what I'm saying? Every 50% of your passes can't be at the line of scrimmage because you don't trust the arm strength of your quarterback. And that's what it was for Jimmy Garoppolo. Half of the passes is to the line of scrimmage to Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel and George Kittle. I just love that we're pushing the ball down the field with Brock Purdy. We're getting so much out of the run game from Christian McCaffrey, so much out of the passing game from Christian McCaffrey. I'm loving what my San Francisco 49ers are doing right now. We should be the most feared team in the NFL right now. When you think about our offense, if it wasn't for Brock Purdy being Mr. Irrelevant in the last pick of the 2022 NFL draft, there would be no doubts about that. And when I bring that up, he's been better than Jimmy Garoppolo. He brings more explosion to our offense. You add that with our defense, that's the best unit in football right now, 17 or less points in 7 straight games. Yesterday was our biggest slip up, giving up 10 points in the second half. Our defense is just an immovable force right now, and I'm loving what we're doing, and our offense is explosive right now. We're the best team in the NFL. Loving what we're doing in San Francisco. Let's move on, though. Let's touch on the NBA, and I want to touch on the Grizzlies beatdown of the Milwaukee Bucks 142-101. And what's up with all the blowouts in the NBA? Are NBA players just not engaged like that? Like, I be watching every game, and it's rare to see a game tight from start to finish. You get what I'm saying? Like, at one point, you're going to see a team go up 15, 20 points. Then at that point, it's just like, are they going to come back? Are they going to make it a close game? But every time I turn on the tube and I'm expecting a good game, I'm like, all right, it's the Warriors and the Celtics. Warriors win by 20. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at these teams. It's the Grizzlies and the Bucks. Grizzlies win by 40. Like, I don't know what's going on in the NBA. Just no consistent high-level competition. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't, I don't know, man. Can one of the basketball people tell me, like, what's going on? Why is there such drastic wins. Why are close games so rare in the NBA right now? I'm perplexed at that, because every time I look up, somebody is getting smoked. Let's stay on the NBA. Let's touch on the injury update to Stephen Curry. Adrian Wojnarowski broke the news that he should be out for a few weeks with a shoulder injury. Can the Warriors stay afloat without Stephen Curry? To me, I'm gonna say yes, they can stay afloat. They have to. To me, their main goal is they have to push for 500 without Steph Curry. As long as it stays a few weeks, 1 to 3 weeks, and it doesn't extend to a month and a half, then they should be able to stay afloat. But when you look at it, the net efficiency with Steph on the court, the Golden State Warriors are +7. With Steph Curry off the court this year, the Golden State Warriors are -11 in net efficiency. Listen, they gonna need Jordan Poole to step up. They need Andrew Wiggins back ASAP. They need Klay Thompson to step up. Draymond has to get more vocal. The defense has to be more consistent on the road, because I'm looking at a lot of these games. A lot of these games are winnable, but they've been terrible on the road this year, so they might not be that winnable when you look at some of these teams like the Toronto Raptors and the Utah Jazz. Like, their games that you would look at and be like, yeah, they should be able to pull them out, but they haven't been that same road team this year, so I don't know what to expect. They just got to stay afloat, and staying afloat starts tonight. Let's touch on the NBA games coming on ESPN tonight of the Golden State Warriors at the Philadelphia 76ers. No Steph Curry or no Andrew Wiggins. You got James Harden, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, no Tyrese Maxey out there, but you got a stacked lineup for the Philadelphia 76ers. I see a big win for the Philadelphia 76ers. I see a huge game from Joel Embiid. They have nobody to stick Joel Embiid, to slow down Joel Embiid, or to match his points. So I'm going to go with the Philadelphia 76ers, 115-101 in Philadelphia. Like, no stuff. Like, their only chances for Klay and Poole to just go out and snap, because they're not going to slow down Embiid. They're just not. Embiid is going to pound them dudes tonight. So moving on, let's touch on the Denver Nuggets at the Los Angeles Lakers. I look at this game, and the Los Angeles Lakers have been competing of lately, but losing all these close games at the free throw line. You look at Anthony Davis last Friday in Philadelphia, blowing the game at the free throw line. You look at, what was that, just a game ago, blowing a game at the free throw line for Anthony Davis. So to me, I'm going to see the Lakers pulling out this close game, 113-110 in Los Angeles in the Crypto Arena. I'm going to see them finally closing out one of these close games with Anthony Davis. Expecting Anthony Davis and LeBron James out there. Anthony Davis is going to probably push with Nikola Jokic, and then I'm expecting LeBron James and Russell Westbrook to be the difference against the rest of the team of Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon and all those cats. Let me know what y'all think, though. Thursday night football recap. My San Francisco 49ers clinch and win the NFC West, first team in the NFL to clinch their division, 21-13 in Seattle. Are we the scariest team in the NFL right now with Brock Purdy at quarterback? Can you smell what the Brock is cooking? Let's touch on the NBA. The Grizzlies beat down the Milwaukee Bucks 142-101. What's up with the blowouts that's going on in the NBA right now and the lack of competition? It's hard to find a close game in the NBA right now. You got to flip through the games. Just like in the NFL, how it's like most games are decided by 6 points or less. In the NBA, it's looking like most games are decided by 12 points or less. Like, they smoking stuff out there. Then let's touch on the injury update to Stephen Curry. Can the Warriors stay afloat without Steph Curry for a few weeks with a shoulder injury? And who do y'all have in the games coming on ESPN tonight of the Golden State Warriors at the Philadelphia 76ers and the Denver Nuggets at the Los Angeles Lakers? MadMizzy Sports. Like, comment, share, listen, alert. MizzyWorld Entertainment. Gang.